Hello everyone, and welcome back to Snack English, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Adam.
Hi, Adam. Hi, everyone. It is so good to be here with you today. I love our time together.
Me too, Sarah, me too. So let me ask you something. Have you ever been lost in a new place?
Oh, yes, many times. It is a very stressful feeling.
It really is. You don't know where to go. You look left, you look right, and everything looks the same.
And then someone asks you for help, and you have to give directions in English.
Yes, and today that is exactly what we are going to practice, giving directions.
I love this topic because it happens in real life all the time.
Yes, someone stops you on the street and says, "Excuse me, where is the bank?" And you need to answer.
And today we will learn exactly what to say. Simple words, simple sentences.
Perfect for beginners and for anyone who wants more confidence.
Before we start, please subscribe to Snack English and give this episode a like. It helps us so much.
Yes, and share it with a friend who is learning English. This episode is very useful for travel.
And comment "lost" below right now. Let us know you are here with us.
Great. Okay, Sarah, let's start with the most basic words, the most important direction words in English.
The first one is go straight.
Go straight. That means keep walking. Don't turn left, don't turn right, just go forward.
And the next two are turn left and turn right.
Turn left, turn right. Very simple. Everyone knows left and right.
These three words are everything. Go straight, turn left, turn right.
And did you notice something? These are very short, very direct. Go straight, turn left.
Yes, no long sentences. In English, directions are short and clear.
That is because directions are instructions, and in English, instructions start with the verb.
Go straight, turn right, take the first street, stop here.
The verb comes first. This is called the imperative. We use it when we tell someone what to do.
It is very simple. No I or you, just the action.
Go, turn, take, stop. All verbs, all at the start.
And this is exactly how real directions sound in English. Very clean, very easy to follow.
Now, Sarah, what do we say when something is near?
We say, it is just around the corner.
Just around the corner. I love this phrase. It means very close. When you turn, you see it right away.
Yes, just around the corner. You are almost there.
And when something is a little far?
We say, it is about a 10-minute walk.
About a 10-minute walk. That tells you two things, how far and how to get there by walking.
Yes, not by car, not by bus, just walking. About 10 minutes.
Great. Now, how do we help people know where exactly something is? We use landmarks.
A landmark is a place people know, like a supermarket, a park, a hospital, or a mosque.
And we use small words to say where something is next to a landmark.
The first one is next to. The pharmacy is next to the supermarket.
Next to means very close, side by side, right beside it.
The pharmacy is next to the supermarket, so you walk to the supermarket and the pharmacy is right there.
Easy. And the second word is opposite.
Opposite means on the other side. You look across the street and you see it.
The bank is opposite the park. So the park is here, the bank is there, across from each other.
Yes, like two things facing each other.
And one more, between. The cafe is between the bookshop and the post office.
Between means in the middle. The bookshop is here, the post office is here, and the cafe is in the middle.
Three great words, next to, opposite, between.
These three words will help so much in giving directions.
Okay, Sarah, let's practice. Pretend I am lost. I am standing outside a school. I need to find the pharmacy.
Okay, from the school, go straight for about 2 minutes. Then turn right.
Turn right. Got it.
After you turn right, the pharmacy is on the left side. It is next to a small cafe.
Next to a small cafe. Perfect. And is it far?
No, it is about a 5-minute walk, very close.
Excellent. That was very clear, Sarah. Short sentences, easy to follow.
Thank you. And everyone, did you hear? Every instruction started with a verb. Go straight, turn left. Easy.
Now, let's do the other way. Sarah, you were lost. Ask me.
Excuse me, can you help me? I am looking for the train station.
Of course. Go straight down this road, then turn left.
Turn left. Okay.
After you turn left, you will see a big park. The train station is opposite the park.
Opposite the park. Got it.
It's about a 10-minute walk, not very far.
Thank you so much.
You cannot miss it. The train station is very big.
You cannot miss it. Oh, I love that phrase.
Yes, you cannot miss it means it is very easy to see, very big, very clear.
It is also very kind. It tells the person, don't worry, you will find it.
Exactly. A nice thing to say when someone is a little nervous.
Okay, everyone, if you are still with us, thank you for listening to us today. Please subscribe to Snack English and share this episode with a friend.
And comment "lost" below. We want to know you are here with us.
Now, Adam, I want to hear a story. Did you ever get lost?
Oh yes, last summer, I went to a new city, a very old city with small streets.
Oh, small streets can be very confusing.
Very confusing. I was looking for a restaurant. My friend told me it is easy to find. You cannot miss it.
And what?
I walked for 20 minutes. I turned left, I turned right, I went straight, nothing.
Oh no, you were really lost.
I was really lost. So I stopped an old man on the street. I said, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm looking for this restaurant."
And what did he say?
He did not say anything. He just smiled and said, "Follow me."
He walked with you?
He walked with me, past a small shop, past a fountain, and then he stopped and said, "Here."
That is so nice.
I said, "Thank you so much," and he just waved and walked away.
What a kind person.
Very kind. And the lesson, always ask. People are happy to help. Just say, "Excuse me," and "please."
Yes, excuse me is so important. It is the first word when you ask for help.
"Excuse me, can you help me? Excuse me, where is the bank?" Always start with "excuse me."
It is polite, and people always respond well to it.
And if you don't understand the directions, it's okay to ask again.
Yes, you can say, sorry, can you say that again? Or, can you speak more slowly, please?
Directions can be fast. It is completely okay to ask for help one more time.
Now, Adam, I want to look at one thing. In the practice, you said, after you turn left, you will see the park.
Yes.
After you turn left, that's a great structure. After plus you plus verb.
Yes, after you turn left, after you go straight, after you pass the park.
Very clear, very natural. Wait, Adam, I want to try a mistake. After you turned left, you will see the park.
Did you say turned? Past tense?
Yes, was that wrong?
Yes, a little. We say after you turn left, simple present, not turned left.
Ah, because the direction is happening now, in the moment.
Exactly. Turn left, not turned left. The person is doing it right now.
After you turn left, you will see the park. Simple present for the direction.
Perfect. And turned is the past tense. We use that for telling a story. I turned right and I saw the park.
Great. 2 different times, 2 different forms.
And for directions, always simple present.
After you turn, after you go, after you pass. All simple present.
Easy and natural.
Okay, everyone, let's wrap up.
Today, we talked about giving directions in English. We learned the key words, go straight, turn left, turn right.
We learned 3 prepositions, next to, opposite, and between.
We learned 2 great phrases, you cannot miss it, and just around the corner.
And we learned that directions use the imperative. The verb comes first. Go, turn, take, stop.
We also looked at a useful structure. After you turn left, you will see the park.
And Adam told us about getting lost in a new city and a very kind old man.
I still think about him sometimes. Very kind.
The lesson today is don't be afraid to ask. Say, excuse me, say please, and people will help you.
In English or in any language, kindness is everywhere.
Now, everyone, my challenge for you. Think of a place near your home and try to give directions to it in English. Say it out loud.
Just a few sentences. From my house, turn left, go straight, the shop is on the right. Simple.
And comment lost below. Write your directions in English. We love to read them.
And if you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Snack English, give it a like, and share it with a friend.
Every episode is one more step forward, and you are doing great.
Thank you so much for listening to us today. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. See you in the next episode.